Ashoka's own relic stupa, folks. Ashoka's own relic stupa. What you call it, Lemuabad. Basically Ashoka had made two first Sangramas. There are two Chintaman Chaks. One is a Jadav one, which is Hinayana, and one is the Bhumiyar Brahman one, which is Mahayana. And folks, basically when he died, when they were making his relic stupa, it seems both of the Sangramas got a share, because there are two relics. If there were two Sangramas, then it's natural that both of them will get one relic stupa each. So there are two relic stupas, because Zhang mentions Homolokia, which is Moldiar, which means Mal. Mal means relics. But in the description, he gives the description of the medicinal fruit of India, that is Lemuabad. That is Lemuabad. See, Ashoka, when just before he died, he had stomach problems. He was having a line, and that was the only property left to him. Everything was snatched. So he presented that to the Sangrama, and he served to folks. So most probably in this Lemuabad, you will have that line enshrined in it with Ashoka's relics. So folks, I am on my way to Lemuabad. That is the second Ashokan relic stupa, which belongs to the Hinayana, Ashokan first Sangrama, which was Hinayana Buddhist. And basically here it is, folks. Isn't it unique? Two Sangramas and two relic stupas for both of them. So here we are. This is Ashoka's. We are going towards Lemuabad, which is Ashoka's relic stupa, second relic stupa. Buddhist friends, Ashoka's relic stupa. Now, Zhang speaks about one Ashoka's first, Sangrama. Ashoka's first Sangrama, he speaks about only one. But Farhen says two, and there are two Chintaman Chaks. So basically, there is a possibility and there is a surety that if there were two Sangramas, first Sangramas, there will be two Ashokan relic stupas. See, in another video of mine, I have proved that this Farhen says that there were two first Sangramas, because Ashoka had both Indian and Greek blood in him, and one Sangrama was on the Indian side amongst his Indian relatives, and the other Sangrama was on the Greek side. According to some theories, a lot of his Greek generals converted to Buddhism and became monks in his Sangrama. So that will be the other Chintaman Chak. So if the Greeks and the Indians could get Ashoka's first Sangrama, one each, then the Greeks and the Indians should get Ashoka's relic stupa also. So folks, Zhang says that there is his relic stupa's name is Homolokia. Now Homolokia, in the other video I have pointed out, it's Moldiar Tola, but Zhang points out a story of the last days of Ashoka, when Ashoka, he was in his last days, he had terrific indigestion. He was living with indigestion in his last days. He had a Lyme, and he wanted to give all his property, his money, to the monks in the Sangramas, but his ministers and his family members weren't allowing him to do so, and he was too weak to force himself. So what he has left is only a, what do you call it, half a lime. Half a lime. Of course, in the book they say, see, these people have translated in Calcutta, and so Omolokia, they think it is amla ka fruit. So it is not amla ka fruit, it is the lime fruit. Lime fruit, because the relic stupa is in the name of lime. And lime fruit and, what do you call it, see, the second relic stupa, the Yadav relic stupa, the Greek relic stupa, is also next to Chintaman-Chak. Means, I had told you that there were two first Sangramas of Ashoka, folks. So there are now two, what do you call it, relic stupas of Ashoka. One is in the name of the lime, according to Zhang Zhang. He says Omolokia. Omolokia sounds similar to Moldiyar, which means relics. And Omolokia sounds similar to Lemuabad. Lemuabad, Omolokia, Lemua. Lomolokia, Lemua. Lemua is lime. So that is the another relic stupa, and it is next to Chintaman-Chak or your Kukutarama, which is the Yadav or the Greek one. Folks, and I apologize for to the Yadavs by saying that they are most probably the Greeks, but that is what I suspect. I may be wrong, but that is what I suspect, and I think I am right. So folks, check out the video of what do you call it, the second Omolokia, the second relic stupa, which is Lemuabad, in the name of a lime. Check out what Zhang Zhang has to say, and then I will show both the relic stupas in satellite pictures, and then you can see videos of the second one, which is next to, between Pandarak and Chintaman-Chak. See, now this is Zhang Zhang. To the southeast of the old city there is a Sangrama called Kyuchao Lanmo. I have shown you that. That is your Chintaman-Chak, which is Ashoka's first Sangrama, mispronounced as Kukutarama by the translator. Now, by the side of the Sangrama, is a great stupa called Omolokia, Amalaka. See, now Omolokia is directly, Omolokia is, what you call it, up here. Moldiyar Tola, just next to the Sangrama, Chintaman-Chak is Moldiyar Tola. Moldiyar is Omolokia. It sounds similar. And what do you call it? Basically, now we know that there are two first Sangramas and one more, what do you call it, Ashoka relic stupa. But no, there are two first Ashoka. See, if there are two first Sangramas, Chintaman-Chak here and Chintaman-Chak here, then both of them will get relics. So there should be two relic stupas also. See, now here is the hitch. What do you call it? What Zhang Zhang writes. By the side of the Sangrama is a great stupa called Omolokia, which is in the name of a fruit used as a medicine in India. Now, it is in the name of a fruit used as a medicine in India. Now, this is Omolokia. It was clean Moldiyar, and Moldiyar means relics. Moldiyar means relics, folks. Here we are. Chintaman-Chak and Moldiyar means relics. But then, what do you call it? Zhang Zhang goes on to say, Omolokia, which is in the name of a fruit used as a medicine in India. Now, where is the name of the fruit that is used as a medicine in India? Folks, when you go up, here is the second Sangrama. See the first Sangrama, what do you call it? Chintamani Manchak got Maldiyar Tola as the relic stupa. And then you have the second Chintamanchak, it should get a relic stupa, that is Lemuabad. Zhang says the the stupa is in the name of a medicinal plant of India. See, by the side of the Sangrama is a great stupa called Omolukia, which is in the name of a fruit used as a medicine in India. Folks, that is this one up here. Lemuabad, this entire area, the lime, lemu is the lime, is the medicinal fruit of this area, and it is just next to Chintamanchak, which is the Hinayana monastery. So this Lemuabad is the Hinayana share, and Maldiyar Tola is the Mahayana share of relics, folks. So this is the second relic stupa, Lemuabad, and see, what do you call it, Chintamanchak. See, let's see what Fahin has to say. By the side of the top of Ashoka, by the side of Ashoka's relic stupa, there has been made a Mahayana monastery, very grand and beautiful. There is also a Hinayana one. There were two monasteries, first monasteries made. One was Mahayana and the other was Hinayana. That is Mahayana and the other is Hinayana. So folks, here you have what do you call it? This is the Mahayana monastery with its what do you call it, Ashoka relics stupa, and this is the Hinayana Chintamanchak with the Lemuabad in the name of a lime relic stupa, folks. So that means there were two first Ashokan what do you call it, Sangramas, and two relic stupas. One is Maldiyar Tola in Mokama and the other is Lemuabad, folks. Check out the pictures of Lemuabad. So folks, here you can see the Ganges in the distance. This is the shot of from the roof of Lemuabad, which is Ashoka's second relic stupa, which his relics which must have gone to the share of what do you call it, the second first Sangrama he had made. That is Chintamanchak, which is just now a Yadav village, and folks, the Hinayana Sangrama, their share of his relics. Folks, it's in the name of a lime. Lime was the medicinal fruit of India. Zhang says that what you call it, the stupa was in the name of a medicinal fruit of India, and then he tells the story of how that was the only piece of property that was left to Ashoka, and he was eating it, and what you call it, half a lime was left, and he tells his servant to give it to the Sangrama and tell them that this is the only property he had left because everything was snatched away by his ministers. So to accept it, and then it seems after that he died. So it seems the Sangrama made a stupa over the light, and since there were two Sangramas, they got this their share of relics, Ashoka's relics, and they enshrined it in this Lemuabad Sangrama, Lemuabad relic stupa, folks, and it is a relic stupa because according to a lot of historians, what you call it, Ashoka's generals were most probably Greeks, and what you call it, when he converted to Buddhism and he opened his first Sangrama, his generals also converted and they became monks. So folks, what you call it, if his generals were monks in Chintamanchak, the Yadav one, in the Hinayana one, and that means they must have got the relics, and that is your Lemuabad stupa. So you have two Ashokan relic stupas. One is Moldia Tola, which is in Mokama, and the other is your Lemuabad, which is near Pandarak, between Pandarak and the Jadav Chintamanchak, the Hinayana Chintamanchak. So folks, this is your second Ashokan relic stupa for you. Enjoy it, and if you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and tell your friends about this channel.